Many people sheltering in place have taken up new hobbies. One Portland Timbers player is no different. Our Fox 12's Nick Krupke was chewing it with PTFC's 23-year-old forward with a new look.
Jeremy, I got to tell you, it's been only a month since we've seen you in person, but it looks like it's been 10 years. That beard, that hair, that's the look.
That one hurt.
I meant in the best possible way, man.
No, I mean, if I was walking into the locker room with this kind of hair, I know there are more than a few people who would be zooming in on each individual hair, posting it on social media, and making sure that I got a haircut the next time I walked in.
Being alone, isolated in your apartment when you're being so used to being around so many of your best friends, how have you stayed mentally sane and sharp during this time away?
And I've added on different cooking routines, which, you know, given my amateur status, will take me out of commission for about 4 to 5 hours a day. Between the prep and the actual cooking and then cleaning up, but I get to enjoy it for 15 minutes, so that makes all a day's worth of work worth it, I guess. All right.
How much of a chef were you before this?
Yeah, I fantasized over being a great chef, and I used to tell myself every off season, you know, Mom, you're gonna teach me how to cook. But every time I would come home for the off season, I'd be like, you know, not today, not today.
What's the J-Bo go-to dish right now, or dishes?
I like a good quiche. It's pretty simple, and it lasts me about 4 or 5 days, so it's a time where I don't want to be going to the grocery store a lot. Pretty efficient. Then I've just recently added a Dutch oven, which I know is probably pretty basic for a lot of people, but to me felt like a big deal moving away from my IKEA pots. So.
How much are you thinking about that? I mean, I go to bed, I think, oh, what am I going to make for breakfast? I'm eating breakfast, and I'm like, okay, what's for lunch? What are we having for dinner? What are we going to pull out? It's a vicious cycle. We're all just kind of stuck at home and feel like we're just grazing all day long. How much thought do you put into your next meal?
Being stuck at home all day long, I'm always thinking about eating. Not necessarily preparation, but I'm like, okay, I've been sitting here for an hour. Is it time for my next meal yet? I'll look in the pantry. I'll be like, all right, no, don't snack, don't snack, don't snack. Like the first couple of weeks, it was just snacking on repeat, and I didn't have a scale, so I wasn't really tracking my weight. And then, thankfully, I got a scale to make sure that I was still in an appropriate weight, which I am.
Hopefully, you see us another summer. I keep holding out hope.
Yeah, I'm holding on to hope too. I mean, we can't make assumptions about what's going to happen, and we can't be overeager either. But whenever it happens, we just got to be ready.